Hey guys, what's going on? This is your host, the mysterious gaming legend, the Enigma, bringing you kind of a new series, I guess, where I just play the heroic strike and see what type of shenanigans we can get into. So it's just gonna be me playing the weekly heroic strike because I need to do it on all my characters, but I'm only gonna be showing you guys my hunter. So we got heroic and this week void burn. So I got all my void loadouts ready to go. Word of Crota, LDR, truth. Why not let it fly? So I'll be seeing you guys in just a little bit. All right, people. Here we are doing the Archon Priest. Archon Priest has always been a strike that I don't know. It's always been a strike that's always gone by pretty fast for me. I also like how that you know the weeklies are now have matchmaking in it, so you can just if you don't got any friends online, you just pop going in and just have a random squad spawned in for you. So I thought that was cool when that first came out. But the Archon Priest, I remember the Archon Priest before it's like lately every time the Archon Priest comes out as like the strike of the week, whether it be Nightfall or whatever, it always has all the burns on them. Like, not saying that's a bad thing, but like I think I remember one a while ago that Archon Priest had, I think, just the solar burn. I think it was literally the last week before Dark Below came out. That's when I remember the Archon Priest having when I remember the Archon Priest having all that solar burn for that week. But of course, having a burn on the weekly makes it 30 times more easy, 30 times easier, Hey, how you doing, sir? Guys. Oops. Alright, finish him off. Boom, boom. Yeah, pretty much one shots everything. I wish the Word of Crota was a better weapon. I really do, cause like now that we all know that we'll be able to upgrade past weapons into 365 damage. Fatebringer is just going to we're probably never going to see Word of Crota ever being used outside of void burn esque activities. It's just sad because it's just they made Fatebringer so good that this weapon is kind of outclassed, and I'm really curious to see what what element will the next raid quality hand cannon be, because all the raid primaries always have an element on them, and I'm also wondering what perks they'll have, that certain hand cannon will have, because it's obviously it should be solar burn, but you never know. It could be kinetic, I mean, not solar burn. I mean, it could be, the next weapon should be the solar element, but it very well couldn't be at the same time. So I'm really curious to see what that will be, what the next one will be, the next hand cannon, because I love hand cannons in this game. They're so useful, and they also need to let's say rebuff the auto rifles. Like, they made them pretty much useless. Like, I don't think that's how they. I feel like auto rifles still should be a viable option for PvE, because as it stands now, auto rifles aren't even used in PvE. I don't even know people that use auto rifles in PvE, and especially in Crucible. No one ever uses auto rifles in Crucible anymore. Like, they don't even go near them. Well, which is sad, because auto rifles were just the go-to weapon for people who want to do good, but don't really have the specialization to pick up a hand cannon or a scout rifle or something like that. So I'd love for them to rebuff the auto rifles. It's not fair that that they're not even a good choice to use anymore. Honestly, I'll be the first one to say that this is really retarded, but I kind of miss Cyril's regime actually being a pretty decent weapon. I miss the old Cyril's regime, the king. Like, I was happy that Zer had sold it again that one time about a week or two ago. But at that point, it was just like, why even buy this? Hobgoblins, you guys aren't so fearsome because you don't have the burns on. So they're kind of pushovers now. You know what? I also need. Speaking of, I was just using that void sniper to remind me. I had a Praetor's Revenge, before the DLC came out. But out of stupidity, I deleted it because I was like, oh, this weapon isn't going to be decent anymore because not as powerful. But now I'm like, I miss that weapon. I had deleted it before I got into playing Crucible, and now it's like, man, I wish I would have kept that weapon because it's such a beast in Crucible. It is such a beast in Crucible. That's what all the cool snipers are using nowadays. So that's what all the cool phase snipers are using in Destiny now. Got him. Got him. We're breezing through this pretty fast. Pick up that heavy ammo packet right there. On one hand, I want to like just ride my Sparrow through this next section, but on the other hand, I kind of don't. I kind of want to just sit back and take them all out. We'll see what the rest of these guys do, because if they don't, then I'm not going to either. Oh my God, move, move! I am the fastest. All right, so. Oh, I guess you didn't really need to get off. See, look at that. He's getting destroyed. Yeah, he was getting literally mauled. Oh, that killed him. I don't get why Minotaurs don't have a critical area. Like, why? I mean, yeah, why? Everything else has a critical except for those things. Of course, outside of Shanks. Shanks don't have critical either. But they're like flies. You can just breathe on them and they'll die. But Minotaurs, they're just these big, bulky statues. Come on, man. Why can't we put the critical on them? I bet that's probably why before that patch that came out a couple of weeks ago, that why they would regain health, because I guess it was some weird programming with them not having a critical spot. I bet that's probably why you hit them in the foot and they just activated the X-Men Wolverine healing factor and come back to life. Oops, that was a wasted grenade. Okay, moving on to the next and final part of this strike. Going in there with the rockets. I wish there was more void exotics. Dude, Truth is such a beast of a weapon. You don't know how good Truth is until you shoot somebody with it in Crucible, and it literally curves around corners just to find the person. They weren't kidding when they said the description does not lie when they say that tracking is aggressive. I mean, that Truth, if you shoot it, it will find out it will find the person you were trying to heat seek on. It's that heat seeking stuff is crazy good. Really, really good. And I feel like Truth needs something else to make it a good just as much of a viable choice to use as Gallahorn, because Gallahorn, if you're about to do a PvE some PvE activity, may it be the weekly or nightfall or anything, they're both exotic, but people are gonna pick Gallahorn because, well, Gallahorn is nothing can compare it to it. I wish that all the exotic rocket launchers had something to that made them all a good choice. And not saying that I ever want Gallahorn to be nerfed, because I feel like that'd be stupid. I mean, why would you nerf Gallahorn? But at the same time, I do feel like the other ones should be buffed. Truth, definitely, because Truth is just people only really use Truth when when they want to do when there's something like this when there's a void burn on them. You know, even in because Gallahorn also has that proximity detonation that Truth has, and it's not even a perk for Gallahorn. It's just a hidden ability for the weapon. I feel like either Truth needs to have like like a second after, have like a major after effect, kind of like the Wolf Pack rounds do for Gallahorn. Like I feel like if you hit somebody with Truth, they'll leave like I don't know, like a void like thing riddle, just like I don't know, just like keep damage, kind of like how the Dragon's Breath works. Oh my god, he teleported. No! Oh, I killed myself. That's what happened. Oh, that guy just got me. Alright. Now we're back, finally. Sorry about that disgraceful death that just happened. As a Destiny veteran, I feel I am ashamed. Yes, I do consider myself a veteran. I'm just kidding. I'm not. I'm just as good as your average player, to be honest. Just as good as nothing special. I just like to come in and have some fun. Oh no. No. Got him. Let's go.
It was better off in the prison of Elder. I'll contact the Vanguard. Let them know the Archon priest is dead.
Somebody found that legendary Ingram. Clutch throw. Bitch, back up. I guess with that we can kind of end the video. I guess this has been the mysterious gaming legend, the Enigma, bringing you. I guess we'll call this series the Weekly Heroic Adventures. Yeah, the Weekly Heroic Adventures #1. So I'll see you guys later. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And with that, I'm out. Stay frosty, my friends.